Hello and welcome to Red Sports. I'm Gargi Raut, and joining me today for this show is Shubhayan, who's outside of the Narendra Modi Stadium from Ahmedabad, Shomik Chakravarti, and Bharat Ramraj. We're building up to qualifier number two, Punjab Kings versus Mumbai Indians. Last chance for the franchisees to grab a chance to get into the finals. Let's go to Shubhayan first. Shubhayan, tell us what the build-up looks like. It already looks like there's a huge queue behind you, and with the Ahmedabad, there's always such a huge crowd because, well, the stadium capacity is such that the gates are always filled with crowds.
Absolutely, and the crowd has come up pretty early today. The gates have been opened early just to make sure that there is no stampede-like situation. Sometimes crowd can get a bit excited. They want to get inside early and get their seats as early as possible. But in Ahmedabad, you will always see the gates get opened at least a couple of hours before the match starts. So the gates are now open. Fans have lined up. Mumbai Indians. I have seen quite a few Punjab Kings jerseys as well. So that is pretty surprising. That Punjab again. Their fans have turned up in numbers, and this time around, Punjab fans have kind of overpowered other teams. You saw that in Mullapur as well. But let's see whether Mumbai Indians, their neutral fans, their fans gets overpowered or not. But there are few RCB jerseys around as well, so they would be keen to know which team qualifies today for the final. So pretty intense matchup today. Whoever loses goes home. Whoever wins gets to the final. So yeah, it's going to be jam packed today.
It's funny how no matter what match it is, there is
ठीक
always
है फिर
a certain crowd with RCB jerseys for some reason. We don't understand what that reason is, but it's the enigma of Virat Kohli. But Shomik, I'll go over to you next. Punjab Kings versus Mumbai Indians. Now, if we look back to the qualifier one, what do you think? Punjab. What did you make of Punjab Kings' approach in that match? Was it? Do you think it was a case of panic under pressure, or do you think they genuinely misread the situation at that point?
No, it's a combination of several factors, Gagi. I mean, first of all, they had stage fright. The biggest problem in knockouts is that you need some experience. And if you look at the Punjab Kings lineup, they have four uncapped Indian players in their top seven. Now, you compare this to Mumbai Indians, they have only one uncapped player in their top seven. So, um, when it comes to a win or bust game, it is about experience. Experience matters. This is the reason why Mumbai Indians they replaced Rickleton with Johnny Bairstow, someone who is a winner, who is a proven performer, who is an experienced player. They didn't go for someone who is young, who is promising, because it is I mean, when the stage is big, you need that kind of who has been there, done that. Punjab, what happened for Punjab Kings in the qualifier one that once they lost those two quick wickets, a panic set in. Shreyash Iyer played an atrocious shot to get out. It was Shreyash Iyer's responsibility to guide the team under pressure. He failed to do that. The ball moved and bounced, and once the ball moved and bounced, they were com- totally. I mean, their batting discipline completely went awry. They could have slowed down a bit. They could have opted for a slow burn because that was the need of the hour. But they uh, chose to play one-dimensional cricket. Now this is the thing. Once again, it's a knockout game. And Punjab Kings, although the pitch, Ahmedabad pitch, will not be. This is what I'm told. Shubhan can confirm what I'm told. This is a red soil pitch. Um, I think there would be some runs, and there will not be that kind of a movement that Mullapur pitch offered. So from that point of view, that will help Punjab Kings to get back to their comfort zone a bit. But if you look at the Mumbai Indians bowling lineup, the quality they have, their quality, I think, I mean, great teams can have a bad day. But unless Mumbai Indians are having a very bad day, I don't see Punjab Kings winning this.
Bharat, on the other hand, you have a Mumbai Indians who have, in the last match as well, have shown a fearless brand of cricket. Do you think there is a risk of over aggression backfiring, or in a high stakes game like this? Do you think they'll go in with the same approach?
Or just that they have the quality players. So if you have the quality players, then you can play that kind of a brand of cricket or whatever it is. Because if you look at someone like Jasprit Bumrah, obviously is still at the peak of his prowess. The way he dismissed Washington Sundar, oh, that was an incredible ball, because the previous ball he had bowled a Yorker, then he bowled another Yorker, went slightly wide of the crease, saw that Sundar had a front on stance and slipped in the leg stump Yorker. So if you have that kind of quality, then you can play that brand of cricket. Same with Surya Kumar Yadav. Obviously, he's again also at the peak of his prowess. Is back to, I can again call him as Rajnikant of T20 batting now, because he's back to his best. He's playing a lot of shots. If someone always plays a lot of shots behind square on the offside and leg side, that is he's doing just doing it again. And obviously, even Rohit Sharma is kind of back to his best in the last game, though he was dropped a couple of times. Then you had Mitchell Sandner, Trent Bolt, Hardik Pandya, to an extent Tilak Verma, though he's not in the best of form. You have an incredibly powerful lineup. So that is why they're playing that brand of cricket, and they expect them to do that again, because they have the momentum, barring one or two losses, one loss to PBKs, and the loss here or there. The couple of losses, one loss to Gujarat Titans in the last 7 or 8 games. They have been winning a lot of them. So they have the momentum, they have the players, and I don't see them stopping here. Most likely, yes, again, it could be wrong, but if you look at the two sides on paper, I have feeling Mumbai Indians are slight favorites to go to the final.
All right, Shubhayan, tell us about the weather a little bit, because a lot of people are asking. I'm sure it's pretty hot because it looks like it. The other question that I want to ask is, you reported on Yuzvendra Chahal, and because we spoke about the red soil pitch right now, do you think there are chances of him featuring in the playing 11 at this point?
Whether another question is that it's that hot. I'm expecting the sun to set as soon as possible, so that we can get a bit of relief here. It's pretty hot, pretty humid, but despite that, the excitement among fans are there, and they are lining up. They don't care about the weather. All they want to see is some quality cricket today. But talking about Yuzvendra Chahal, yes, he was seen doing some
Oh, we seem to
well.
have lost Shubhayan.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yeah, you are now. But there's a bit of a lag. But go ahead.
Am I audible? Yeah. So Yuzi Chahal was seen doing some fitness drills yesterday. Was taking some flat catches, high catches. Was throwing the ball pretty normally, and if there was some kind of wrist injury still there, I don't think he would have been able to throw the ball as fast as he was doing yesterday. So fitness wise, he looked pretty fine for Punjab Kings, and that would be a big boost. As Samigda was talking about, experience mattering in such games. In Mumbai Indians lineup, you see all the serial winners. There be it Rohit Sharma, Johnny Bairstow, Surya Kumar Yadav. Tilak Verma has also been in this setup for a while now. In the bowling department, you see all of their bowlers: Jasprit Bumrah, Trent Bolt, Deepak Chair for CSK multiple times, Karan Sharma multiple time IPL winner, Mitchell Santner and a multiple time IPL winner. So these all players have seen it all, done that, experienced all the high pressure games. But for Punjab Kings, I think that is where that experience is lacking, and Yuzvendra Chahal. Otherwise, they will be completely once again dependent on Arshdeep Singh to deliver. And if Arshdeep has a bad day, they don't have a bowler to rely on. There is you will have to go to someone like a Kyle Jamieson or a Vijay Kumar Vaishak, who are yet inexperienced in terms of high pressure games. And even Harpreet Brar for that matter. So you need a Yuzvendra Chahal in those 4 overs. This is a kind of a bigger boundary, and a leg spinner can create some kind of an effect today. Although red soil pitch, he will get an extra bounce there as well in red soil pitches. So and even if you see the case of Wankhede, which is predominantly red soil wickets, spinners usually get some sort of assistance because of that even bounce. So UZ Chahal, if he is fit, it will be a welcome bonus for Punjab Kings. For Mumbai Indians, Deepak Chair is also likely to play. So Richard Gleeson, although he did really well in the last game, if Deepak Chair is completely fit, they will go to him and again bank on that experience with the new ball, pairing up with Trent Bolt and trying to remove the Punjab's two most important batters in this season, Priyan Shari and Prabsimran Singh. If they can do that, I think it's similar to the GT game. If you can get their openers out as early as possible, you are in the game. You will dominate the rest of the game. So yeah, it will be Mumbai's bowlers versus those two, perhaps Josh English and Shreyas Iyer as well. So it will be a crucial matchup today. But yeah, Yuzi's experience, Deepak Chair's experience, we might see that today.
Can we talking about Punjab Kings bowlers? Do you think Punjab have the resources to counter the pair of Rohit Sharma and Johnny Bairstow? Because but you also have to consider that there were two dropped catches in the last game. So keeping that all of that in consideration, they are still in blistering form, and if you give them the opportunity, they will score a lot of runs.
Gargi, I'll come to Punjab King bowlers, but before that, I'll tell you. I'll tell you a story. Not a story in the sense when Rohit was playing that innings in the eliminator, he was nearing his 50. I got a call from Lalchand Rajput, the former India coach, who is now the head coach of UAE. I got a call from Lalchand Rajput, and Lalchand Lalu bhai asked me, "तूने देखा रोहित क्या किया?" I told him, Lalu bhai, what I noticed that he made some adjustments as regards his feet movement. He said, yes, he did that. But did you see how he changed his trigger? He is not against spinners. He was not going for a forward press. His trigger movement was back. And that Lalubhai, I mean Lalchand Rajput pointed out to me. And he said by doing that, what he did, he forced Sai Kishore and also Rashid Khan to completely change their length. And then also given Rohit's range, and also that quick movement allowed Rohit to manipulate the bowler's line. So given the range Rohit has, he can those sweep shots. You saw those sweep shots, and also a ball pitching on middle leg, he can go inside out over cover. So Rohit from mid wicket to deep backward square leg, and from backward point to long off, the range Rohit has. So this is the hallmark of a big player, of a top player. Yes, for the first 9 balls, he rode his luck. Two catches were dropped, but that was not Rohit's fault, right? It was, I mean, it was the opponent's fault, Gujarat Titans' fault, because they didn't take those chances. But credit to Rohit, he capitalized on those opportunities and gave a master class against spin. So that is what separates top players and the promising players or the players at the lower run. So I think this is, and coming to your question about uh, Punjab Kings bowling, I think they will be in the last game also. They didn't have any runs to play with, but I think they will uh, miss Marco Jansen, especially up front, especially against Rohit. Someone Arshdeep will have to stand up to be counted. If he can make the ball come into Rohit, those in swingers at pace, he can trouble Rohit. Arshdeep will have to play a very crucial role with the new ball up front. If he can't do that, if uh, Mumbai Indians start dominating the new ball, the game is done. The game is done and dusted.
Bharat, there was a comment here asking if the kind of conditions that we have in Ahmedabad, do they suit Punjab Kings more, their batting game? And it's not like collapses happen every single day.
Yeah, but Mumbai Indians also have a very good batting lineup. At least they're in form now. Yes, there was a time when they were playing against Gujarat Titans, maybe in April in Ahmedabad. They were some of them were not in form, but they're currently in form. So I'm not very sure it suits anyone. But I understand the conditions have been good for batting. The last couple of games as well, like in Ahmedabad, the matches 230 or something on those lines were scored, and there was good even bounce. The ball was coming on in the bat. Obviously, there are enough pitches in Ahmedabad. Sometimes they use black soil pitch, sometimes they use red soil. On occasions, there's a little more clay content, which obviously could help. If there's a little more clay content, there will be slightly more even bounce. So it comes down to which pitch they would use as well. But mostly in night conditions, you get little more pace on the ball. Maybe there will be a little more skid on the ball because the conditions would be slightly different in night at night in Ahmedabad. So yes, the pitch would be expected to be very good for batting, even bounce, but I'm not very sure it will only suit Punjab Kings because if you notice, Mumbai Indians also have a pretty powerful lineup, and they can also, if they, for example, if they bat first, who knows, they might also score 220, 230 game.
Shubhan, tell us about the crowd a little bit because in Mullapur, everyone, while they were supporting the local boy, Gujarat Titans, everyone, would wear a Punjab King, an RCB jersey or a Gujarat Titans jersey, but say that it's going to be Punjab who will win the title. So, is the crowd as divided over there? Because the people that I met were very dual about what they thought and who they thought would win the title.
I'll show you around, but majority of them are wearing Mumbai Indians jersey today, and you expect that. You expect that. In Mullapur, it was against GT, two not so established fan bases. Punjab dominated over there, but this is a neutral venue. Mumbai is not as far from Ahmedabad. It's just a train away. And people have actually flocked to Ahmedabad via trains, via Vande Bharat, just to watch this match and support Mumbai Indians, and they would want their team to play another final. Virat versus Rohit is what everyone is anticipating. But I'll try to show you around. Although, wait a second. I'll try to show you around, but majority of them are wearing Mumbai Indians jersey, and you expect that when there's a heavyweight team around, you expect them to dominate the crowd factor here. This is the situation right now, and maximum you will see Mumbai Indians' flag. You can see there Mumbai Indians' flag being waved, and although as I said, RCB jerseys are also vividly visible here or there. But this is the kind of CSK jerseys. Punjab Kings jersey, of course, are there, but majority you will see either people wearing Mumbai Indians or people wearing RCB jerseys. Not so many Punjab Kings jerseys. You will see them in bits and pieces, but uh, MI today it's going to be a blue day in Ahmedabad, and some test jerseys also being sold. Just if people want to give a tribute to Rohit Sharma for his test retirement, but yeah, 45 jersey written Rohit behind that is being dominated here outside the Narendra Modi Stadium, and inside also you will see majority of 45 Rohit Sharma blue jerseys, Mumbai Indians fans taking the center stage today, and that support I think will also make a huge difference today because in case it's a tight game, sometimes and we see that generally in football as well, that the crowd can drive the game forward and pump up the players during crunch situations or make the opposition nervous during clutch situations. So yeah, it's going to be a good day. But majority wise, I think Mumbai Indians. Clearly, Mumbai Indians will have more crowd here.
And don't forget,
Well, thank you so much, Subayan, for showing us the vibe over there. You have to go live from 6 p.m. if I'm not wrong. So
Yes.
you will have to save your battery and save your energy. So we'll let you go there. Thank you so much for joining.
Bye
Uh,
bye.
Bye bye. I'll ask the final round of questions. Not final, but we'll take some comments here and see what people want to know about. Rohan Kalita is saying having Deepak Chahar limits the MI bowling attack. If they stick to Gleason, they cover all bases and even bring in the second spinner as impact player. Shamik, what do you think of this?
unfortunately, Deepak Chahar is very unlikely to play in this game. He has started doing some fitness drills, but even yesterday his hammy was heavily scratched. And uh, Richard Gleason also had a jarring at his hammy in the last game. He is also uncertain for this game, and very likely Rhys Topley will play. If Richard Gleason is not fit, Rhys Topley will play. So it is very unlikely both Richard that Deepak Chahar is all but ruled out, and it's also very unlikely that Richard Gleason will play. It will be Rhys Topley, and see the backup. Rhys Topley is also a very senior and a very experienced player, and he has played for England, so he is also a very senior player. So you can Mumbai Indians have the resources to dive into that kind of experience, that kind of proven performer who can who can take the pressure and perform under pressure. This is the biggest positive. And as far as Gavi crowd support is concerned, Rohit is the biggest star, and there would be lots and lots of number 45 shirts. But don't forget, Hardik Pandya too is a son of the soil. He is from Ahmedabad.
Bharat, let's take some comments here. Fitmonk is saying, don't underestimate Iyer as leader. In big games, he thrives in the IPL. All right. Virender Singh is saying, Punjab will win tonight. We trust Sarpanch Saab. Um, More questions. Sai Mahajan is saying MI is going to beat PBKs. They are dangerous. Now they won't take PBKs likely. It's likely going to be a Rocco final. We haven't taken your predictions when it comes to the final. I predicted an MI versus RCB final. But Bharat, what do you think?
I just said now Mumbai Indians I think have a slight upper hand because they have the
Yeah.
momentum. They have enough firepower as well, so it's going to be difficult. I'm not ruling out Punjab Kings. Obviously, they have enough power packed players. I understand they have good openers. They have Shai Sayer, who's been a brilliant captain, and they have a couple of bowlers who can, if in the right conditions, they can swing it. But I would still give Mumbai Indians the upper end. And as far as gut feel is concerned, last month itself in one of the programs, I noted that I have gut feel at RCB. Something tells me that with their kind of winning mentality, that they're going to somehow win this tournament, the whole thing. But obviously, you never know at last minute that they might go and lose the final. And as you know, as I've noted, Andy Flower has a great record across conditions, across continents, across leagues. This is the only thing I think that's left in his what can I say, cabinet of trophies, the IPL trophy. Hopefully, so from RCB's point of view, and same thing can be said about Virat Kohli as well. He's won almost all trophies, and the only thing that is left in his trophy cabinet is an IPL trophy. So hopefully, from their point of view, they will go on to win this tournament.
Oh, my bad. Shamik, how does Punjab negate someone like Jasprit Bumrah? Do you think they have someone in that batting lineup who can take on Bumrah successfully?
I mean, it's not about Punjab Kings, Gargi. I mean, no one can negate Jasprit Bumrah when he's bowling this. I mean, and I wrote yesterday, he's Don Bradman's equivalent when it comes to fast bowling, because he's one player who doesn't have a bad day, who defies the law of averages. Even the great players, even almost all the great players will have a bad day. I can't remember when he had one last for Jasprit Bumrah. I can't remember. I mean, every time this is the greatest performance by a fast bowler along all across 18 IPLs. Given that Bumrah missed a couple of months of cricket, he missed Champions Trophy, came back from a back injury, and he missed the first four games of the tournament, then came and seamlessly got into the group. This doesn't happen usually. He is defying everything. He is defying law of averages. He is defying biological. He is defying medical science. He is defying everything. So that this is just with Bumrah. Punjab Kings will have to pray that for a change he is having a bad day. If Bumrah, which would be an extreme rarity. If Bumrah has a bad day, they can hope, yes, fine. If Bumrah has a bad day, or if it is something like those one of things, Karun Nair hitting Bumrah for a few fours and sixes. It's just one of. It will happen one time out of 10. 9 times out of 10, Bumrah will dominate Karun Nair. But that day, Karun Nair for a change, Karun Nair dominated Bumrah. So if something like that happens, or if for a change, which will offer once again an extreme rarity, if Bumrah is having a bad day, Punjab will hope Against Bumrah, you can only hope and pray, nothing else. That he is having a bad day. If he is if he hitting the groove yet again, then you just play him out. Simple as that. Don't try to do anything. You just try to play him out.
Bharat, your thoughts on Jasprit Bumrah? Because in the last match, not only did we see a hit wicket, we also saw a split wicket with that Yorker to Washington Sundar off of Jasprit Bumrah.
Yeah, I think the only thing that the opposition can do is maybe score 28, 27 runs of is bowling of 4 overs and don't give a wicket. I think that is what most of the teams are doing against Bumrah because obviously he's at the peak of his prowess and is consistently touching fast bowling nirvana. Someone, if he doesn't take wickets, he doesn't give runs away. So I think that is the key part to look at because even if you look at the last match, one team scored 228, the other team scored 208, and Bumrah's spell of 4 overs, 27 runs turned out to be a telling difference between the two sides. Yes, someone knows all the skills, he knows how to implement, as I noted. If you notice those two deliveries that he bowled, one was Yorker length delivery and there was a Yorker to Washington Sundar. The first one he bowled from mid crease and it was Yorker length delivery and Sundar kept it out. The next one he went slightly wider of the crease, so he was looking to get the angle right. And then he saw that Washington Sundar had a completely front on stance, clear that he was looking to clear his front leg and smash it over the mid wicket region. And he slipped in that leg stump Yorker. To execute that kind of a plan tells that he's someone who's basically touching the peak of his prowess almost every single day, every single match. So I think the best that the opponent can do is just to ensure that he won't take wickets and he would end up with figures like maybe 4 overs, 28 runs, 1 wicket or 0 wickets. Then you can attack the rest and try to take the team past 200.
Yeah.
Gargi, through this platform, I just want to reiterate. I wrote it yesterday also. In the eliminator, the adjudicators got it horribly wrong in terms of their man of the match choice. Rohit Sharma, okay, fine, he played very well for his 80 or 81, and he set up the game for Mumbai Indians via partnership with via an opening stand with Johnny Bairstow. But Sai Sudarshan's innings was better than Rohit. In a high scoring game where 436 runs were scored, someone came bold, gave away just 27 runs in his 4 overs, and that wicket of Washington Sundar was the game breaker. Otherwise, Gujarat Titans might have ran away with the game. Jasprit Bumrah was the man of the match, lock, stock, and barrel. But I think the adjudicators got it horribly wrong in the last game.
Yeah. Okay. More questions here. Final couple of questions before we close the show. DJD is saying, "Is will dew be a big factor today?" Bharat, what do you think? Shubhan was saying that it's pretty hot there.
Yeah, it is. Obviously, it's an uncontrollable factor. Sitting somewhere here in Bangalore to tell whether there would be dew or not, it's difficult. Let me check the weather report for today. 1 second. So the dew point is 22. Yeah, there could be some dew today. It depends on obviously humidity. It's currently touching 48% humidity. If it increases to maybe 75, 80% humidity, then I think we will get dew. We have seen that in the past in Ahmedabad, but and as per weather report, we can see that I think there could be some dew in the second innings if the humidity keeps increasing and goes right near 100%. Of course, around 75, 80%.
Okay, let's take some more questions. Rupayan is saying, how do you all see Siraj's rhythm in the last few games, considering the England tests? Shamik?
Um, Siraj, I mean, the way he started, I will not say he has fallen off the cliff, but there is, I mean, but it can happen in a marathon tournament, and also you have to take into account of the fact that there was a 10-day break, and when that happens, a bowler's rhythm can get upset. So you have to take that into consideration. But the way Siraj started the tournament, there is a bit of a downturn. there is a bit of a downturn. But England series is a completely different ball game. It's a red ball game. It will be played over 5 days. Siraj will have the advantage of bowling with 3 or 4 slips and a gully, close in fielders. The ball will move initially. It is still pretty nippy in England, and in mid June it would still be a bit nippy in England. So from that, the first game is at Headingley. So given all everything into account, Siraj, I don't see Siraj will face any problems as far as England is concerned. But here, this this downturn is down to is this. This break has played a part, I think, and it can happen in a tournament that is spanning over more than 2 months.
All right. Well, that brings us to the end of the show. Shubhayan will be back live at 6 p.m. He will bring us all the updates from outside of the Narendra Modi Stadium, how the crowd is building up, and of course, he will also build up to the very important qualifier number 2, Mumbai Indians versus Punjab Kings. Who will make it? We will have to wait and watch. Thank you so much, and stay tuned to Rev Sports.